Hello everyone and welcome to the Sacramento Beer Show. Today is 420. Happy 420 to those of you celebrating. So every year, for at least the last few years, local breweries have been putting out weed-themed beers to coincide with the April 20th. So if you don't know, hops and marijuana or cannabis are from the same family of plants. So a lot of the aromas that you get from hops are very similar to those that you get of cannabis. So doing this sort of tongue-in-cheek naming and making like very hoppy, very green, grassy aroma beers, very dank, they kind of play on that sort of theme. So today I have a local one from New Glory. Now this is their Sip Sip Pass. It's a double IPA. They've put this out in the past. I may have even reviewed it on the show before, not sure, but it says now with extra nuggets, assuming hop nuggets, but let's just take a dive into the back here. So this is a double IPA. It's an American double IPA brewed with Columbus, Mosaic, Eureka hops, and Eureka nugget hop oils. It's fermented with our neutral ale yeast, aka West Coast, if you know New Glory, and packaged in its purest form, unfined and unfiltered. Drink fresh, store cold. I believe they released this in the brewery today. So if you are in Sacramento right now looking for a 420 beer, check this out. Now keep in mind that these beers don't actually have THC or CBD in them. However, they're going to smell and taste like weed if you enjoy that. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Funny enough, I did see that Lagunitas has put out a cannabis-infused sparkling water beverage. Lagunitas, the brewery owned by Heineken out of Petaluma, a little west of Sacramento. So if you want that, and that would be your sort of 420 experience that will actually get you high, you're going to have to go to a dispensary and pick that up. But for the purposes of this show, I'm just going to try the Sip Sip Pass. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that. It's pouring a nice sort of goldenrod color. There's a tiny bit of haze, but this is definitely not a hazy beer, nor would I expect it to be with their neutral yeast, which in New Glory's case always equals sort of West Coast style. I'm going to go ahead and smell this, but first I just want to observe it's got a delightful one finger of bright white head. Just looks like a real gem in the glass. So I'm going to go ahead and smell this. So this does have a very sort of dank, earthy hop aroma. You're getting really green, vegetal type plant mass aromas in this. Think kale, asparagus, carrot tops. Like you're getting very green vegetal notes. You're not getting like fruit. This is not a juice bomb. You're not getting, pineapple, guava, papaya, mango. This is all about that hop character. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and taste. Now, taste deviates from the nose somewhat. Now, this is very resinous, green, and dank. However, there's a good amount of sort of citrus, pithy fruits on the palate, which is quite nice to pair with the more resinous, dank aromas. Revisiting the aroma after the first sip, I am getting a little grapefruit. Now, despite being a 9% beer, this does drink very, not light. Light's not the right word, but it's very easy to drink. It's not super thick and syrupy, nor is it super bitter. It's got a really nice balance of hop flavor, kind of citrus fruit, and then the nice light malt to back it up. This beer is surprisingly, despite all the crazy hop oils and all that going on, it's surprisingly balanced. And if you want to know another beer like this, I'd say like their flagship Uba Dank, even something like Pliny the Elder. Like this is very classic, you know, stronger. Definitely it's got that richer malt sort of thing going on to, you know, produce the alcohol required to be a 9% double IPA. But very balanced, you know. This does have a ton of hop character and aroma. A decent amount of hop bittering, but I feel someone's lost their dog. As far as the malt character sort of back up that bittering, really, really nice. All that said, I do really enjoy this beer. You know, it definitely isn't a stunt beer to me, you know, being, you know, cannabis themed, sip, sip, pass, got hop oils, different techniques they're not normally doing, just to like really drive the point home that this smells like weed. And being 9%, you know, it's gonna, you know, it is gonna get you drunk. But despite all that, comes across as something I would actually want to have again. Not just for the sake of, haha, sip sip pass 420, this is super dank, bro. Like, this is actually nice, balanced, enjoyable beer. So I'm gonna actually give this like a 97 points. I don't think I've rated a beer this high in quite some time, so that's great. You know, New Glory continues to be one of my favorite breweries in the Sacramento region. They are continually pushing the envelope with different ingredients. Another beer they came out with for 420 is a brownie. I don't know if it's a stout or a porter, but it's like a brownie themed beer, you know, pop brownies, get it? So they're doing the Sip Sip Pass IPA and then a brownie like malty style ale, and they continue to push the envelope with ingredients they're adding. You know, not knowing anything about that brownie beer, I bet you they put brownies into the mash boil. So that's just, you know, fun stuff like that. Yeah, I would go out and get this today. It is going to be available in the tap room. Let me check my my Instagram and see when the tap room opens. So they're releasing this beer today, 4/20/2019, at the tap room, which opens at noon. So if you're watching this right now, you could very easily, in a couple hours, make your way over there, pick it up. It's $17 per 4-pack, and there's no limits. So buy a case if you want. I highly recommend this, and I would suggest that you pick this up if you're looking for a sort of cannabis-inspired brew for your Saturday evening. All right, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon as we try more beer from the Sacramento region. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. And as always, cheers.